You never wanted to be a team truck driver with Allen? Never went out riding with him?
That's what I wanted to know is
Yeah.
what kind, have you ever gone on the truck with him?
He had a designated run to Riverside, California.
Did that for 5 years.
And he did
Driver
that.
unload.
And it was carpet company. And he went, and I'd go quite a bit with him there because I also have a job. And so, you know, I had to know when I was going to come back.
Right.
So I would go quite a bit with that when he had that designated run. But other than that, most of the travels that we do is on our local drive.
So
you know,
on your
vehicle.
ride-along, so before your very first ride-along, he'd come home and tell you about stuff on the truck, and you probably had a perception of what it's like to be on the truck just by listening to his stories, is my guess.
Right.
You get on the truck. How was your perception changed from what he would tell you to what you were actually living?
Let's see. Well,
I'll give you an example.
okay.
So on one of the ride-alongs that I did, I didn't realize how many people wouldn't allow the truck to merge or how many people would cut in front of the trucks. I already knew that people would speed up to pass the trucks. That I already knew that because I was one of them prior to my ride-along. But I didn't realize how terrible the four wheels are to the driver who is massive on the road.
You would think it would be the opposite. You'd think, say, come on,
Absolutely.
you're bigger than I am. Let's go. You
For
go
sure.
first.
So that was a huge difference. And I mean, I could go on to some of the different
Right.
perceptions that I had versus when I got on the actual truck. It definitely changed the way I drive. It's now has changed the way my husband drives because I'm yelling at him, hey, let him in.
Right.
Scoot over, let him in.
Definitely.
And Linda speeds everywhere she goes.
I do. I'm a speeder.
Well, I do have to say my husband is a very professional driver. It is hard to drive with him.
I am the worst backseat driver when she's at the wheel.
No, he's not backseat. He's
Right
right
next
to
to
me. And needless to say, your hands on the steering wheel is not proper. You know, have you looked at your speed? Have you looked at your windows? Have you looked at your mirrors?
Oh, my gosh.
It's awful. I mean, really awful.
Oh, come on. This makes you a better driver.
It makes me a better driver.
And a safe driver.
He's a very safe driver. He's very, I have to say that.
Can you repeat the 5 Smith system keys?
You're
Calm
teaching
down.
Okay,
her.
just one out of 5.
You're teaching her.
What's one of the 5? Just give them one Smith system key.
Check your mirrors.
Well, I wouldn't. Okay, maybe getting the big picture
Right.
would be
Getting
part
the
of
big
checking
picture.
your mirrors.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give her that.
This is the segment of the podcast, everyone, where he gets the frying pan. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But where was I going?
Your perception.
I just think that Allen has a very, very good work ethics, and he enjoys his job tremendously. And I think that this company is very, very fortunate to have such a great driver.
Hear, hear.
I know it's my husband, but you know, he puts things in priority, and his job and his work is a priority in his life. And you know, I know there's a lot of people out there that don't have that drive and about their job, but he really does.
That's awesome.
I see him every day out on the CDO range, and I
Yeah.
go out and I talk smack to the CDO students. And
Yeah.
Allen is very professional out there, what he teaches and how he teaches, and it's a reflection off of what him. So I can respect the fact of he's a safe driver, 2 million miler, and to see his reflection in other people, that
Right.
says a lot.
Right.
That's why the company wanted him to go into the CDO school.
So I
Thank
have
you,
a
Will.
question for you.
Sure.
During one of the ride along, or during one of the 5, what were there, 5?
Nightlife.
Nightlife episodes. You had Dave Jackson.
Yes, what
in
an awesome experience.
in your truck.
Yes.
I remember seeing the video that you had him sweeping out your trailer.
And I don't know if they got the part where after he was done, all that dust and stuff had kicked up, and he's just hacking and coughing, and his eyes are watering. Yeah.
That had to be quite the experience. I enjoyed that episode because, I mean, you got the president and CEO sitting right next to you,
Yes.
and you didn't let up.
Yeah.
Like you made him do
what we
the
do,
life of the driver.
except drive and back up. I mean, I being a driver, there's kind of like this dichotomy, between, the labor force versus the management and office people. And to have that come together really gave both of us a better understanding of where each of us are coming from to make the company as a whole the success that it's become.
Yeah.
And so at the end of that video, he invited me to, spend a day with him at the office, and so I got to do that and see, what his experience in the office was, and of course that was just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, he lives a stress-free life in the office. Doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, what a unique opportunity that was, and it'll be a long time before I ever forget about it.
Yeah, for sure. I enjoyed the video.
Oh.
Thank you for watching that clip. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more clips like that, please click here.
Or if you'd like to check out a full episode, click here.
And don't forget to subscribe to us on
YouTube.